Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 271 is being released, and it turns out that last page was real. So you guys recall, I made a video saying that there was an image going around that we didn't know was real or not, so I couldn't show it, but no, it's real. We might be getting a part 2. Now, the translators are asleep, but we do have a chapter summary. And it starts off with Yuji and company taking away their cursed couple away from the range of the cursed user. Now, they do eventually end up tracking down this cursed user, and it turns out it's just some random guy. So he surrenders immediately. He does not want the smoke, and Yuji actually just sits down and talks to him. And this is where we do see Gojo come back for just a moment. It's yet again another flashback, and Gojo and Yuji are talking, and Gojo explains that he has big bets and high hopes for Yuji and the rest. Like we've known in the past, he wants them to surpass him, but he explains now that he wants them to surpass him, not only reset Jujutsu Society, but of course, no longer need him. He says one day everyone will grow up and leave him behind. But he really hopes that this is true. He wants someone to surpass him so that one day they will forget that he exists because they won't need him anymore. And after their conversation with the cursed user, they actually do just kind of walk off into the sunset, with a very last ominous panel showing that Suguna's last finger is back inside of a box, inside of the booth that it was in the beginning of the series. With a note from Akutami that says, "Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your loyal readership over the past 6.5 years. Volume 25 and Volume 30 are scheduled for simultaneous release on Wednesday, December 25th. Please look forward to Gege Akutami Sensei's next work." So this does indeed set up a sequel, but I know this sounds crazy, doesn't mean we're going to get one. It's very possible that this is a way for Akutami to simply set up the sequel in case he wants to come back to it, but doesn't plan on doing it anytime soon. That way you can still end on a cliffhanger if you don't want to come back, and then if you do want to come back, at least you have something to come back to. But yes, essentially, that is the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I'm not going to lie, I can't sit here and say that I absolutely loved this chapter. It didn't really feel as conclusive as I wanted it to be. And that's not just because Gojo didn't come back. Just as a whole, this felt extremely rushed, which is a huge concern a lot of us had once we realized that Akutami had to reach that deadline anyway. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's been a fun run. It's been 6 years, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I have the actual full translations. But as usual, let me know what you guys think about all of this.